Alright, we should be live. Hello there, Zerbs. Took a whole week of being back for your little bug. Target was a giant velociraptor. What the fuck? It was an alien? That's a very weird bug. Are there any mods that would have affected stuff like that? I didn't know there could be aliens, to be honest. Like, I didn't know you could hunt them. The Bounty Alive missions are really tricky anyway. But, like, really tedious. But I kind of want to kid out these guys. And hello there, Ghost. Hello there, North. I don't want to kit these guys out. Hello, Lee. Let's go to... Where's the lodge? Go to the lodge very quickly. Resolve with a new game plus reset. Well, the thing is with those quests, Zerbis, hello Michael, how goes it? I think you can cancel them if I'm correct. Like if you just go into your quest marker, you can just hit right. Well, it depends what you're on. I can click right stick to delete them. I am not Ghost. I apologize. I didn't get around to it. Oh, thank you, Fallen Legion, for your generosity. Sorry, I was supposed to, but I didn't get doing it. Good evening, Will, and good evening also to Fallen. Thank you once again. What's that? Oh God. You like? Yeah, see, they really should have kind of overhauled the system. Hello, Dong. All right, let me see. Something. Hello there. Oh, WrestleMania? When is WrestleMania? I used to love watching it. Haven't watched wrestling in years though. Right, let me see. What do I want to do? What the fuck? What is that? I don't know what that console command is. We're gonna ignore that. What was I wanted to do? I'm trying to think. Could we push the update live? Awesome to hear. How many different like UC armors is there? Is there the Starlaw? We've got the Vanguard, which is not what we want. We've got... Ooh. Or AM or P? I'm space PM. Hello, Shadow. How goes it? Long time no see. Trying to figure out which one to rock for me and my boys and girls. UC Marine. Space Riot. See, is there... The Starlaw one, does it have a helmet? No, that's... Well, that's not what I wanted to look for. I think it's one word. No, it's not that. Is it law? No, Bear Claw Exotic. What happens if I try and equip them? Oh, they're Ace. Right, we're gonna have to go through the UC. From UC Marine, Systep Combat Suit, UC Combat Suit, UC Security Recon Space Suit, UC Star Troop Space. The fuck is Star Troop? Maybe that's it. Two 257 7809. Fuck is that? Oh. Okay, that's not it. Okay, we're just trying to, I want to get the white one. UC Urbanware, Star Roamer, Space Trucker. Oh, they're undead. Oh, I can buy them from the UC lady. United Colonies cap. See, I don't have I don't have the other one. Hello there, Tennessee. All right, drive safe. Enjoy the sound of my voice. Is it shock? All right, so there's Urban War. So there's the Urban War spacesuit and the Urban War helmet, and then that must be all one. All right, we'll do that one. We'll do so. Player.add item. 21A 86A 86A, and we'll give us 4 of them. Okay, so now, hello there, Spider. I don't mind. What does the SysDef gear look like? Does it look like the Marine gear? Oh, it's the War Dog. What's the War Dog? Is the War Dog the Starlaw one? Oh, there, Downfall. How goes it? Figure out. This would obviously be a lot easier if I had done the quest on the character, because I could have just went and recycled the inventory. So the shock armor, 21 A6 A86 A86. War Dog is the Marine heavy armor. Oh, okay. Didn't know Anti-Xeno has its own armor. Different skins. Yeah, no, I will say the way they've kind of laid this out is confusing. Where is that? Oh no, I lost it again. All right, and then the Urbanwear helmet is actually the same, is it? 2-1, just B. Right, perfect. Done. Nope. No idea where I got that. Now, see, the only thing with this version is they don't have the so you know how where did they go? So you know how like there's different versions of the base ones. So you have the base version here, which is just there's no armor on the chest. There's like the up armored version where there's like protection on the chest. And then there's like this version, which has like piping. I'm assuming there's not the same versions for each of them. War Dog is the green trimmed version of Urbanwear. The green trimmed? All right, now I gotta spawn the War Dog one. We got a lot noticeable. Now we get on planets. The thing with stuttering, whoops. The thing with stuttering, Brandon, is the longer you keep a save going, the more it will stutter. Well, let me try the War Dog real quick. War Dog. War Dog doesn't have any. What are you? 257 8. All right. Also, was that an issue in previous Bethesda titles where when you try and spawn in gear, sometimes it won't actually show up? It's showing up this time. What's the difference? What are you? Oh, you just have... Oh, that you like a red trim? Oh. Yeah, like for instance, if I'm in my inventory, right? And I use my console command to spawn it. When it spawns it, it won't say it spawned. Actually, we'll have to do a different one. Let me do a different one real quick. Also, where is the Starlaw one? Okay, I'll spawn the SysDef, because I want to know what the SysDef one looks like. UC Pilot. No, we need the UC Marine. UC Marine helmet SysDef. UC Marine. Use this No, they're helmets. UC body. UC Marine body, the USEC, SysDef. So we'll spawn the SysDef one. I do. So we do 3, 9, 8, 1, 0, 8. Right, spawn that. And it'll say there's a new item. But when I click on it, it won't actually show the item. For some reason, I have to back out and then go back in. And the funny thing is, if I equip it, it will actually show me naked briefly. All right, so oh, wait, sysdef combat space. I'm very confused. All right, we're doing the urban wear. We're gonna be like true Navy boys. Where's my? Did I not spawn? Or why the bomber jacket? A new. When you say new save, Brandon, do you mean like a new playthrough, or like like as in like you haven't progressed through the game or did quests? Put them all in anti-Xeno kit. I'm curious why the bomber jacket made you naked. Yeah, the bomber jacket for some reason goes a bit funky. Did I not spawn? See, is there no... Oh, there's the shock trooper. Wait, no, what? Shock trooper, what's the difference? What the fuck is the difference? Oh, the difference is the boost pack. Oh, lol. Okay, that makes sense. Full new save with full. So, in that regard, stuttering can happen. Like, it depends on what you're doing, Brandon, because generally speaking, Neon will have some stuttering. Are you playing on the Series S or the Series X? Let me really quickly give these guys their armor. No? Okay. Whoops, what did I just do? Oopsie. Open. I need to enter to get it. Yeah, is it because I'm looking at him? It's because I'm looking at him. Alright. Crimson East update his wardrobe. NPC plus player mod. Which NPC one? Mods, lads, cells, visually interior ones. Like, to be honest, any of the see, any of the paid or free mods that add the exterior cell locations, like the premium, Stroud Premium and the Falkland, cool mods. Don't know why they went with exterior cells, because yeah, less loading screen, but it also means that if your performance is not going to be the best, if you're on like, why do I have 8 of these? Where the fuck did I get 8 of them? Let's we'll give you one of them. Give you one of them. And we'll give you one of them. And let me take that off you. No, no, no. Damn it. No, damn it. Sometimes I wonder what the fuck the menus are like. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. No, Falkland is an exterior cell, which means that it's every time you run around New Atlantis, it's going to render everything. Which, again, it's not a huge issue. It's just if you're playing on Series X, now stuttering is happening when landing on planets or creatures. So the only time I've ever seen stuttering on planets with creatures is if you land on the coast and move too fast. The other thing too is, so I've seen so many people say that the stuttering is caused by one thing or another. It's caused by mods, it's caused by this. I honestly don't, like, in my testing, and obviously I don't, you know, I'm not extremely thorough in the testing. No, not you. In my testing, stuttering seems to be completely random. Because somebody a while ago said that it was caused by one of the flip mods. And I went and did some testing. Whoops, Jesus Christ, his arseways. I went and did some testing. Hello there, thank you, Mona. I know I look very sexy. I did some testing with the mod enabled and disabled. Oh, damn it, I'm so stupid. Give it back a breach. Basically, I couldn't find any link to the stutter being Ty20 mod, and then I tested with a fresh save, and Neon would stutter on one save, so I would load the game fresh, go straight to Neon when I could. Neon would stutter some saves, other saves it wouldn't. I don't know what it is specifically. All I know is that it did seem to appear when Bethesda brought out the Rover update. How you, Mona? And it's kind of been like that since. Now, hopefully, well, Bethesda better fucking fix it, because it's not a vibe, as they say. See, I haven't gotten like crowd outfits by Pegasus. I'm sure crowd outfits. Hey. I will definitely check them out. Yeah. The only thing I wonder, you missed a ship. One of your mod reviews. What ship did I miss? There's a high probability of that. I'm sometimes questionable. Oh, okay. The fuck did you get this? Why do you have an inflictor? They need to hurry. Yeah, they do. To be honest, they do. Like, at this point, there's an Xbox showcase 2 or 3 days time, I think, and I can definitely see them showing off something then. If they don't, I will honestly be very shocked. Like, I know some people have been like, oh, they're gonna wait to do it for the PlayStation launch. That would be a massive, like, kind of punch in the face to the fans. No, there's an Xbox stream, or there's some sort of stream the 23rd. Oh yeah, no, we haven't gotten like anything major in ages. Are we all kitted out? All cool? Howdy. All right, we're UC Marines now. Yay. Right. I think it's the partner showcase. Now look, the last partner showcase I watched, and oh, I did see about that, that there was a custom ship. I missed it, I believe. I think I remember looking at that. White Star, Maelstrom. Yeah, because the last partner showcase was just 4 games. And it was like, I mean, to be honest, they never said they were going to showcase stuff. But I watched it in the hopes of seeing... Why am I so fucking heavy? What did I just do? Why is there 11 fucking suits in there? Alright, I think we're good. Why am I still over encumbered though? Is it my aid? I do not stream on Twitch, Phoenix. Sorry, I've been also the long wait. I mean, I thought we were. I'll have to double check. Mona, shut the fuck up. I'm like, because it was around the time the Oblivion, like last week, the Oblivion stuff was being talked about. There was rumors that not rumors, there was like talk about that they were going to showcase it at some like event on the 23rd. Now I never looked it up to double check, because obviously the stuff with Oblivion, it's very, yeah, no, they, like, the thing is, they're going to have to, like, I feel like we're going to have to get a substantial update and bug fix. Exciting stuff. And they're gonna have to give us a heads up of like what's going on. Like, look, if they're gonna do, like, they initially were like, we're gonna do the updates every what, 2 months or so, and give us a little kind of a Vidoc. That was cool. Realistically, that's not always going to be possible, because that can bring on crunch, and nobody wants that. But I feel like they need to be very transparent in what they're doing. Like, if they're only aiming to give us 2 like updates a week and then a major, The new Xbox stream schedule on Twitch on the 21st called Xbox at the Sea. Oh, fuck. So there might not be anything. Thank you for letting me know there might not be anything. I mean, the rumors about the Oblivion stuff, like the fact that the main team behind the remake accidentally leaked everything early, and the fact that someone asked Bethesda support makes me think that they might show it off there. But then that's a weird location. I mean, I'm gonna watch because the Seattle Aquarium, that's kind of cool. But that's it. Yeah, it's. See the Fallout. I'm equally excited. Like, to be honest, Starfield obviously great, but like the Oblivion remaster, from what we've seen in the leaked things, and if they're doing a Fallout, like Bethesda are going to make bank. Because they have the kind of the big, in my opinion, the best Elder Scrolls title, Oblivion. Now, I never played Morrowind. I know older kind of generation will say Morrowind. And then Fallout 3, which was Bethesda's first foray into Fallout. Like, that will draw them up so much money. Like, you think Skyrim remastered makes the money? My God. That's gonna... So that'll be good for, obviously, that has nothing to do with Starfield, aside from the fact that maybe some of that money will come this way. Probably not. But no, I do agree. Like, if they're going to do this thing where they're not going to give us a kind of, like, if it's going to be, like, every 6 months there's going to be an update, they need to definitely then tell us, like, look, we're going to be doing this. There is no scoop. Don't say that. ESO is another one. ESO's got a really big change recently. If you've never played Elder Scrolls, I would highly recommend playing Fallout. I would highly recommend playing Oblivion was not peak. Spider, you're like younger than me, okay? You probably heard of Morrowind in the womb, okay? Nobody that like played, well, okay, people can like Morrowind, but I personally think Morrowind was some fucking bullshit. I tried playing it when it came to Game Pass. And I tried to stab a rat, and it's like, you missed. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean I missed? I have a knife. It's a rat. But obviously, I think Oblivion was better, in my opinion. My OG Xbox. Of course you do. Did you get it for your first birthday? No, I'm joking. But I don't know. Like, I'd say you love Starfield, and it's been 6 months. Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look, to be honest. See, the only thing I will say is, and because me and my girlfriend were talking about this, because she has a more kind of a cynical take on all this, because yeah, but in one way we know that they're never I don't think they would abandon Starfield, because they kept 76 going, and like, well, 76, while being a great game now, its population was very small compared to other titles. Now, obviously, I don't think they would ever abandon this game, but they went radio silent with 76 for quite a while. We'll do a mission real quick before we do some building. Kill the pirate legend on board. Okay.
Hello.
Starfield's player base and earning increased. See, the thing is, battleships and ships fantasies. But where is Gary? The fuck is Gary? Ba ba ba. Looking back some of the other ones. Bob Grossgram, the graphics. Oh, I'm excited for the Oblivion remaster, but I have to like remember everything. Oh, he is in the Ark. I gotta go pick him up. About myself. Yeah, I was the same. I remember I picked up Oblivion. I went to GameStop, got like a used copy of the collector's edition. Came with everything but the coin. It came with like which I was sad that I never got the septum. But see, the only thing I will say is that the comparison to like to Cyberpunk, I feel like it's not very fair. It's like people compare this game to hey, there you go. People compare this game to No Man's Sky as well, and Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky came out in a very buggy and/or kind of what the fuck is going on. What is this piece of shit game? Starfield came out for the most part, like it was polished, you know, like there was some kind of minor issues, but like it wasn't anything massive. I don't think we would see, I'd love an overhaul of certain systems. Like I'd absolutely love if they overhauled like like some of the space stuff, but obviously that would be like a massive undertaking. People played only for Star Wars mods. The Astrogate. Yeah, I don't know. The mod author for Astrogate said that they had some issues with the Xbox version and they decided to pull it, which... What the fuck? That was one of the best space mods there was. What bad Star Wars game? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I found new monster. They're called Monster Reserve Orange Dreamsicle. My god. Rogue, the new Ubisoft? The new Ubisoft one wasn't that bad. People just hate it for the sake of fucking hating it. Oh yeah, and it doesn't carry Mass Effect, and you only just found that? Yeah, no, I didn't know there was Reserve Monster. I've been trying to find, even though I'm like kind of on the fence with the monster. They're not bad, but if they're gonna overhaul everything, they'd have to do it release in paid mods and letting paid mods be a thing. What do you mean? To be fair, Star Citizen is a fair, like, the Star Citizen is probably, and Elite Dangerous are probably the closest in comparing it, but even then, they're very different games. Like, one of the big reasons that, like, Starfield will be king is because it's on Xbox, and when it goes to PlayStation, it's going to even kind of pump it to a higher level. Like, Star Citizen is cool, and the 10 people that can play it because they have rigs that are built to land the fucking next lunar lander on the surface of the planet, or the moon. I kid. But, and Elite Dangerous dropping support for console is like, what the fuck? Oh. I don't think. Yeah, I think the thing is like, over the last... I'd say over the last couple of years, the gaming communities have gotten more vocal in both positive and negative reasons. Why? Oh, I don't have my shield. Fuck. Wait, no, I do have my shield. I should have a watch. Oh, I don't think I made it. Did I make it? Is my watch off? Did he say why it's not getting a paid version? I will say this, and I will be completely honest with you. An achievement-friendly version would fucking print money. I know a lot of people don't agree to it, which I completely stand by it personally. I think Bethesda should just let fucking verified creators make their mods achievement-friendly, regardless of price. This time there's no plan for achievement. Is this from the mod author directly, or is it from the porter? I feel like before he even gets achievement friendly, the dude needs to actually make the version on Xbox and not have someone port it for him, or just give the rights to the person porting it. Active version is ported by someone else. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Plus, he would have to, and again, I'm not sure on the ins and out of it, but I know in the description it talked about how, like, it wasn't really kitted for a controller, and that's a kind of a big no-no. Like, Starry Y is very cool. But if they can't kind of cater it more to a controller, you shouldn't go anywhere near. You're gonna cheat. I don't think Starry Y is that cheat. There is some that are cheaty, 100%. And I do think, I agree, actually, that's a fair point, Michael. When it comes to, like, you know, verified modders being able to do achievement friendly, I think that they should be mods that are not cheaty. Although saying that, there's paid mods that are very cheaty. Bot World Drop Pod Shuttle will be awesome. I mean, you could kind of go that route of, like, achievements mean a lot, Spider. Achievements is a way to get passive income with the credits, with the reward pack points. Oh my dear lord! Oh my dear lord! Which means that you can get, like, I know Binary, for instance. He basically has his Game Pass paid for him for free, because he does a mix of Xbox Game Pass rewards and Bing. I tried Bing. I'm a big fan of Microsoft. I don't like Bing. I prefer I prefer Google. I prefer Firefox, but that doesn't have a allow ships to runs damage space. See, stuff like that would be really cool, but like I feel like the one thing I always say, like if you want something like that, it shouldn't be a mod. It should be something Bethesda themselves should do. What was I gonna say? I won't be doing a review of Darkstar Fallen, just because, to be honest, I did a review of it originally. I did a review of one of the versions, and I don't think I did a review of the other ones at the time. And it's just usually like, oh god, oh, is he hiding behind something? Is that why he's taking so little damage? You see, when I first kind of reviewed like Darkstar and stuff, that was kind of back before mods were like a big thing. Because I think that was before even like the CK. Is that a gun? No, it's not. No, but I can shoot through. I can shoot through. Shoot through cover. But to be honest, like it's its own entity, and it's quite cool. Like people who like it. I just don't. I'm not a huge fan of, like I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of mods that aren't very vanilla friendly, and it's in my opinion not very vanilla friendly. The one thing I will say is I've heard a lot of people, I know you were saying X, you had like issues with it and stuff. Realistically, the only way I do a video on it is if like it ended up being a kind of a clusterfuck, but I don't think it is a clusterfuck. Wicked knows what he's doing with modding. Did my squad all fucking die? Or the empty POIs and Cry Labs? What are you talking about? If you're Revan, if you dislike the fact that there's very little like kind of questy and stuff, I reviewed what was it called? Oh god, the mission one. Chaos Nerb did a video on it, or I did a video on it. Chaos Nerb's, is it Dark Universe? The one where it basically adds a load of like basically missions, and they like interlink between one another, so you could start a mission. Thank you, overtime. Thank you very much. And you could just like, yeah, you start off doing a mission and it kind of leads to the next. It's really fucking good. All of Chaos Nerb's mods are fucking awesome. See, that's the other thing too, like, because I've tested a few like of the overhaul mods, and like I think the thing is with overhaul mods, they're always in an interesting spot, because ultimately with overhaul mods, it's a mod author deciding that they want to tweak the game to their liking. Now, not everyone's going to agree to that standard, you know? Like, even you look at, like, Fallout. Fallout had some really popular ones. I think there was Dust, then Frost. What is the one for Fallout 4? Is the Fallout 4 one Frost? But they're, like, they're insane, but they completely changed the game. Like, the one I covered, that Jupiter overhaul, or Jupiter balance, was cool, but obviously there's certain elements of it that, like, people aren't going to like. And again, the other thing too is like with those overhaul mods, haha. Yeah, and like I don't, to be honest, I don't disagree with you there. I think that in some cases, like little tweaks, you can definitely do the job. Here's your thanks, Spider. You've paid for the next 4 streams. But I do feel like I prefer like smaller tweaks, not bigger tweaks. And again goes 100%. They really should just give us more stuff to modify. Like, let us tweak headshot damage. Let us tweak limb damage. Let us tweak like all little bitty, you know, like, so that we can fully cater to the game. Either that or just give us a fucking true survival mode. Come on, Bethesda. We want survival mode. Horizon mod. What is that one? I'm not too familiar on Fallout 4's mods. What did it do? VATS, I was saying this last week, VATS would be fucking awesome. Like, I want it, like, that's why I like, fell in love with VATS when I, like, made my second character in Fallout 76. Because I did a pistol VATS build. Oh my god, it's so much fun. You feel like a proper gunslinger. And, yeah. I got a question. Which VATS do you guys prefer? The Fallout 3 style VATS, where everything slows down to a stop? Or, like, the Fallout 4/76, where, the on 3D glasses, where like, it slows down time, but it doesn't stop time. I mean, you're right, 4 can bug out. 76 isn't too bad. I always find it funny with 76, because if you do so much damage, hello, everyone, you can basically mitigate the, I never used to use VATS. In Fallout, I never used it, because, no, it isn't. Spider, are you stupid? Ow. Hello there, Nova. Really? I really liked 76 VATS. I mean, it made sense why it would, but see, that's why you need to spec in the right perk, because I do agree with you. Like, it takes a bit of time. Like, I think I spent quite a while because I mean, there's 2 ways you can go. In 76, if you get yourself a choo-choo rifle with VATS, you will completely obliterate everyone. But I like using a 10mm auto pistol and just kind of bursting them in the head. But it would be, the other thing too is, I know in VATS, because I didn't use it much in Fallout 4, I ended up using a mod that turns your AP bar into like a kind of a slow down time, like what was it called? What was it called in Fallout New Vegas? It was like a weird drink or drug. Oh. Whoops. I'm sorry, bullet time. Turbo, it was turbo, thank you. I used to like using it for that. Oh, you've got a shield. Yeah, turbo was cool. Who are you? Are you gonna shoot me? Yeah, quicker. Jeez, I'm so weak without my, like, god tier armor. Jet is also another one. That's another thing I miss about Fallout 4 that, like, they never added with Starfield, is when you used to inject yourself with certain things. Like, I used to love Psycho. Your character would be like, let's fucking go! Like, those little things were always, like, so fucking cool. I don't even know. Are these advanced spacesuits? Do these even... No. No, they're not. They're just fucking normal. Are you fucking serious? No wonder I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. For every enemy pet's combat. That's the one, I think I reviewed that. That's the Bedlam one, I think, isn't it? Free and Hopetown have a whoopsie one with their... What do they have a whoopsie one with? Ow. Alright, we're going up. I have a review tomorrow coming out of Skyrim on Skooma. Oh god. I mean, Skooma, Aurora is Skooma. New DLC. No. Alright, here comes negative. We're not... This isn't Starfield. This is Halo 6. Bungie put all their money into EA. What was I gonna say? Hello. What was I gonna say? See, I have a review tomorrow of the Bards mod, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not a nice review. It's nowhere near Crimson yelling at stuff, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, what the fuck is this? Starlo fitted. Like, it's a little spoiler. The title is basically paying 500 credits to... Please stop the hate, lol. You pay 500 credits to basically assign your crew, and it, like, doesn't work like the normal way. You have to physically bring each crew member to where you want to assign them. He also throws in some other stuff which kind of confuses me. Like he adds the ability to spawn all of the outpost stuff. So you could technically spawn an extractor in your ship if it was big enough. It also adds some extra turrets. And it adds a weird thing called a test flight vendor. And I spent like a half an hour behind the scenes wondering what the fuck it did. It does really feel like, and again, I know I haven't tried Bard's mods, but I know that he's done some really good ones that are free. But it also doesn't help that he has a paid mod that allows you to jump straight to the cockpit by selecting a door. But it just really seems like he had a good idea with the initial, you know, with the initial mod. Fuck me! Jesus! Okay, we need a better weapon. This is alright. My elite squad of troops are fucking dog shit. Where's Gary? Oh wait, no, I'm alive. Let's kill this guy. I don't know. Oh, I might have put him in the box, to be honest with you. But yeah, it feels like the initial kind of like he came up with the mod to do the house thing, which realistically he should have just had it as his own thing and sold it for like 100, 200 credits. But he just kind of added in kind of cut outpost content to try and bulk up the price, which I'm kind of like, why? They will give us a DLC, but not ship parts. No. We're getting our fucking ship parts. Is it illegal to send like horse manure for agricultural purposes to Bethesda's office? That's not illegal, right? Sent you a smoke signal. Oh, why are you leaving? Ship armor. Oh god. We fucking ship armor. Oh god. To be honest, after messing around with the Crimson Fleet Rearmed, I really like those like kind of armor panels. And in Space Engineers, they there's like you have like heavy armor blocks and light armor blocks, and obviously they work differently. But I would love to see like an actual like an armored section, you know, like of parts, like just basically like kind of like sheet metal that you can like bolt on, and it gives you more hull protection and more like armor. Like an armor system in general for the ships would be really cool, just so you don't have to rely fully on a shield. All right, they're dead. Nice. Is my crew still alive? Who's shooting me? Ship parts are all cargo. Oh god. Not even funny. Ship has an armor belt made of Deimos braces, the 1x1s. One of me guns that goes through that. Oh, give me enough Aurora. Full star, no shields, you star. See, that's what I loved about Elite Dangerous. You could do that. You could basically just hull tank, and you could get like modules that increased your armor, and it was always really good because you could effectively run cold. Because yeah. Oh my dear, fuck me! All right, we're gonna build a ship. We're gonna build a ship. We're gonna build a ship. We're building a ship. All right, let me drink some more of this dreamsicle. God, it tastes like Calpol. What the fuck? Is Monster an American company? I am not. I'm just not wearing my god tier armor. Alpha Centauri. So what have you eaten today, Mona? Oh yeah. Alright, we gotta fly away. Where's my ship? Oh. Let me board my ship. Do you fucking mind? If you ever feel useless, remember turrets can't do anything on a planet surface. Just remember that. They could wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're all fake. Why are they moving? It's weird. What am I going to build? To be honest, I seen in the new Star Wars XCOM game, I seen a ship that I kind of want to replicate. That's very strange. Yeah, did you not see they were like they teased it yesterday? Takes place during the Clone Wars. Looks very cool. The comments are just not it. People like, who wants this? Anybody that plays, like, nobody exists that likes turn-based strategies. Like, excuse me? The fuck do you mean nobody likes turn-based strategies? A lot of people like turn-based strategies. It built with a fleet rearm thing, lots of armor plates. It looks like someone scrapped. To be fair, it does work well with it does look very expanse-like as well. Well, see, there's nothing wrong with not liking it. It's just I always find it funny when people are like, "Oh, those sort of people don't exist." It's like, motherfucker, they do. All right, let's build a ship. I downloaded a VTOL mod as well. Stop drinking that, Jesus Christ! Holy fuck! I mean, are those fake turrets from... They are not. They are from Rooks's decorator, ship decorator.
Yes. What?
Whoops, why can't you play Battletech, Spider? Because you're really bad at the game? Alright. Is Dune Prophecy, is that the new ship? Or is that the new series? I wanted to watch that.
To offload? Sure, how about?
Like, to be honest, we need some, like, proper, like, Bethesda Bethesda VTOLs. Because the two VTOLs you can get currently, like, they're definitely cool. Alright, so what do I have? Alright, Ghost. Have a good one. Try not to break the mod. Oh, it's actually gonna play well with engines. Hope Tech VTOL. There we go. We look close enough. Do we see if it actually lines up? Potentially. Why are you killing a UC patrol? What? What's wrong with the UC? Oh, you're a pirate? Fair. Dirty scoundrel. What else? Did I download another mod? Oh yeah, I also have the bridge mod, just so I can... Alright, so just so I can... Where the fuck is the cockpits? There we go. You betrayed the UC for Estelle? You traitor. Stroud. Alright, now the question is... Deimos needs a top-mounted bridge. Badly. I do need to review that. I always forget. There's a few followers I have to review. Optech is Alien and Stroud is Prometheus. Yeah, same Shadow. Top-mounted bridges are very nice. I say as I'm using it as a forward-mounted bridge. Let's make like a corvette. I prefer doors over ladders. Yeah, see, doors are nice. I feel like ladders, ladders are like, you know, they're a safety hazard. Just because they'll end up breaking my legs. Alright, so we got control station, computer core. So... let's do grab drive. It's gonna be a B. Oh, it should be B class, should be C class. Ooh. We'll do C. Shroud, fun fact, Shroud and Deimos are the exact same interiors, so you'll always feel at home. See, I'm like, that's one of the things I'm always surprised that they haven't done. Like, I feel like when you enter the ship, like the first time you build a ship, when you enter it, there should be doors. Every hab door should be open, and then you should be able to go in and basically click on a, like an opening and basically just seal it off. So that way you can kind of make your own doors. I don't know why Bethesda like opted against that and instead, like, because they made like the system where you can basically place, you know, place your own doors. And look, it's not bad. It's just not very good. Exactly. Like, it's just, I don't know why they haven't. All right. We need bigger Deimos bridge is too big. Yeah, see, if you could mount the bigger Deimos bridge, like, I think they didn't do that since ship nav mesh is generated at runtime when exiting the shipbuilder while outpost. They didn't do that since ship nav mesh is generated. All right, can you say that in layman's terms for people like myself who are not as generated at runtime? What does that mean? Kowalski, analyze. Yeah, no, Stroud do need a better captain's quarters. The poor bed. It's just like, what is this? Like, I do know they've kind of done some crazy stuff with the ship, like getting ships to function. And I really hope this isn't the last we see of it. I don't know if we'll ever get like buildable vehicle habs in Fallout, but I could definitely see like buildable boats in Elder Scrolls, and I think it would just be amazing. Start eating. You want some toast? We got some toast. It's like I'm sleeping on a morgue table. See, that's the other thing with place your own doors. Like, it's awesome, but again, it's when you're building like a small ship, it's not too bad. When you're, why the fuck are you in there? You're not supposed to be. But when you're building like a larger ship, it can just kind of get in the way. How do you get encumbered with toast? Just fucking eat it. Who's Maria? Do we want to? Hello there. How do you do a console command? On PC, you just press the at key. What the fuck? I like, I like appreciating, characters as much as the next person, but in the words of wait, who said it first? Was it Michael that said y'all need to touch grass? I think it was Michael. How do I kind of want to do like a Corvette, but I don't really know how. We're going to... It's not supposed to fucking be a Y-Wing, okay? It looks like a Y-Wing, but it's not a Y-Wing. Put a little hab there. Make a CR90. People have done far better jobs of that than myself. Yeah, the Ares bridge, honestly, if they just kind of like cut it in, like if they cut out the seating section, it would look far nicer. I wouldn't suffer, like, no disrespect, because the CR90 is an easy ship to make. It just has big engines on the back. Do these flip upside down? No. Now the Leopard's not a real ship. It's an egg. Ooh, a 1x1 captain's quarters. I am always a big fan of 1x1s. Where are we gonna put... I kind of want to like attempt another we'll do a captain's quarter there. Ships in Starfield are huge, like way bigger than you would expect. Workshop there. Put it into an armory. Study is ships are actual cells, so the nav mesh is done when you finalize a ship in the builder. Ah, okay. So in order for them to have to do... Ah, okay. Damn. See, I've messed around with some mods where people, like, put their fancy windows and the NPC doesn't know there's a window there and tries to walk into it. I would be all for that if they did give us, like, door placement. Like, because I know someone did... who was it? Somebody did, like, a video explaining, like, how the door placement goes. And it's, like, very intricate. Like, Bethesda must have spent a while trying to do it. One thing I've noticed is, like, some, like, with a lot of mods. What mod is that bridge from? That is from Mattel. Mattel's Crew Series bridge. Very nice. View screen windows. I mean, technically someone did, so the nav mesh thing doesn't place any doors until you exit the builder when the ship is finished. See, even if it allowed you in the, like, again, I don't know how tricky it would be if you were able to actually, like, click on... You go inside. Although, saying that, there's, like, a whole system. I'm pretty sure that the way it's supposed to work is if you select the point, is it you press LB, RB, and A? No, not LB, RB, and A. Is it, what is it? LB, RB... There's basically a button combo where it can connect. Like, I can't remember what it was. Now, maybe, Pete, maybe I'm talking out my arse, because I remember someone telling me that basically if you look at the one you want to build, and then, well, how do I suddenly forgot how the game works. How do I bring up the, okay, yeah, so you press add. How do I add? I fucking can't remember. But wait, how did you used to do that? There used to be a way you could select a piece and then it would open up the builder. What button was it? Select, edit, select, accept. Watch the button. Am I blind? Did they change that? I specifically remember that you could select a piece and then you would press like A to add the, like, how do I even bring up the add? Yeah. Yeah, like I remember you could select a piece and then, like, let's say if you selected this door here, when you press to do the add button, it would basically bring up the piece and you would cycle through it and it would always start like the connection point there. I swear that's how it was. Now I feel like the game's lying to me. But either way, that's that. Unless I'm dreaming, but I'm not. I don't think I am. That's how it used to be, or that's how it should have been. Like, it's like, okay, like this is my first one here. I want the next door to be here, so I would select that door, and then bam, there's the door. Third door I want to be here. Select that. Bam. Oh, whoops. Bam. Here's the fourth door. Like that. Yeah, see, how did you used to do it? I can't remember how to do it. Because it would basically bring up. No. What button is it? Oh, now I'm like losing it. How do I do it? It's the G key. Okay, do I have to select it? G. No, come on now. G. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't know how I do that on Xbox. So that's how it should be. Now that's not how it is. So you see how it'll automatically try and snap to the one I selected, right? But there's issues with this. Like, for example, I try to place that hab and it's going to, oh, whoops, it's going to place it in a weird position. I don't know why Bethesda hadn't, why they hadn't done it that way. Because, again, it would, that way you wouldn't have to worry about, you know, we would basically have to worry about any of the door stuff. Because that's one of the most annoying things. So, they need to build structural pieces. Tennessee, did you ever fix the bungee jumping teleporter? Does Stroud not have any like large what the fuck is this? Deimos Hoplon mount upgrade? What the fuck? What is that? Okay. What do you do? Equipment mount upgrade. And a built-in conduction grid? Oh, okay. Did it not come with them initially, or did the mod author remove them? Yeah, honestly, same, Michael. I'm like, I don't care about... this is not the premium mod. This is Mattel's crew cockpits. See, I could have swore that initially the Habs actually had the snap points. They must have removed them. No, they didn't. Ba, 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 ba. All right, let's keep building. Oh no, none of the vanilla ones do. No, you are correct. All right, now we need to. Can I flip this? I can't. What the fuck? Why do you have like 20 million snap points? It snaps every way but the way you want it to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Balmore looks and sounds. What the fuck is Balmore? The fuck is Balmore? Can you go sideways? Does anything going to snap there? I don't think it... Oh. Oh, it's because he's hungry. He hasn't been working in a while, you know? Bulk is the only shipment I have, but honestly, everything I'm looking for just Switch compatible with useful infirmaries. I'm surprised it's not compatible with useful infirmaries, to be completely honest with you. One of those situations where Crimson's like accidentally built a ship he wasn't intending to build. Nah, fuck the Varun. I believed in them until they made me. Alright, can we ban Ace Killer? He's bullying me. I don't like his talk about my ships. My ships are not fucking turtles. Derek, I can hit up Core. So you have the useful infirmaries. That's Cordic's mod, isn't it? I can hit up Cordic and ask him if he would be willing to do a patch for it. I don't know. Would it be him that would have to do a patch, or would it be the other mod author? Make a ship to... Nah, fuck Kadik. They're all turncoat traitors. We'll take Warden Bridge. Yes. Yes. Okay, very nice. Certain characters playing Varun character even out of the trade. To be honest, if you play... Have you played Shattered Space? Shattered Space, the trait is awesome until it's not, and then it's like, what the fuck? Alright, see you later, Fallen. My game is broken. Can't land in cities. You can't land in cities. Do you have mods? Because I guarantee you it's probably mods. Time to join the Crimson Fleet. We're not hiring my ship. That just kind of ruined. Ooh, that's another thing, Derek, that I do agree with you 110%. It's very annoying that patches are a lot of the time needed when you're doing when you're like when you're basically running two paid mods together, and the fact that they don't function how they should, it's kind of like, what the fuck, Bethesda, how you do this? Why is the snake so angry? Oh. At least so I can blend in. Jesus, why do I keep drinking that? It's fucking disgusting. Telling me you won't fucking go backwards? Damn it. What piece could I put in there? It's a fat space shuttle. It's not. What the fuck? How dare you? Don't body shame my ship. The mod's causing me to not be able to land anywhere. We're two mods that had nothing to do with it. And that, to be honest, Seth, that can happen. And it's very annoying because, see, one of the issues with it, with stuff like that, is you have the CK can make dirty edits, which, God, it's gonna be a nightmare to get in there. No, get the fuck in there. Get in there. Ooh, is that where it was supposed to be? Oh, that'll do. Where, like, basically, it can modify things without you realizing. And most mod authors are clever enough that they will spot them. Not all mod authors. Some mod authors will miss them completely. Generally, I feel like a lot of the time it's mod authors that aren't as familiar with the CK. They don't know what they're looking for, which, again, you have to wonder, like, is that... obviously, I don't mod a lot of... I don't mod anything, really. But I wonder, like, is that... I wonder what's the cause of it. We'll do... See, the other thing too, Seth, is creations has a limit on how much you can specifically say. Depending on the form being changed, it'd be very easy. Yeah, and that's the thing. Sometimes it's an easy thing. Sometimes it's not easy. And Bethesda limit how much you can write in the description, which is a bit annoying. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not a... This is where Crimson's like, I'm not a web designer. But I don't see why you couldn't just, like... I wouldn't mind a mod where you scroll. Like you're scrolling for 5 minutes. Because, like, to be honest, most mods don't really... You don't need to worry too much about... like, stuff like that. Like, where, Come here. Like, you don't need to worry too much, like, if like, a gun mod, for example, like Nova, when you do, like, a weapon mod. Because, usually you can get all your stuff involved. Like, where it is, what it does, all this stuff. But if you're, like, doing an overhaul mod, completely different story, especially for like the Jupiter mod. I think the mod author does. I think he's deciding to put a picture in the base game or like a book in the base game, just so it can like function, so like people can actually like see what's been changed and all that stuff, which honestly is great, because I too also like to really see what exactly has been changed with the mod. Oh, on console, it's almost impossible. Well, there, Jackson. I enjoy streaming this game. It's very fun. Like that's why that's the thing with like with Xbox. A lot of the time, it even goes back to like, if you do we want to do that one, or no, we'll do that. Again, it comes down to like, you have to know what you're looking for. Like when I test mods, like I always test them in an environment without any other mods, just because I don't want there to be any kind of conflict issue. That being said, sometimes there is do you know there are new ship parts? Is that the, hello Paul, is that the easiest thing to do is accidentally not realize moving an object in the middle of world space? I had that issue, Nova. I spent like an hour or 2 hours on the CK trying to add a custom follower into the game, and every time I would load up the CK, I would click something, try and undo it, not sure what happened, so I would have to basically go, or like basically quit the app and come back in. And it's kind of insane. Like and it's because the thing is, the CK, like, I don't know if it's like there's a lot of similarities with it in regards to like how Halo's Forge, especially the newest Halo Forge, works. Now obviously it's like the equivalent of building a map in Roblox versus building a, actually I don't know, because Roblox apparently quite good as well. But it's just, yeah, like sometimes I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck is this? How does this work? Yes, I actually have a review. I had a review of that, Paul, and it was bugged, and the mod author is working on, I think they fixed it. I'm not 100% sure. I actually have like a review done where I reviewed it basically, and in the review it wasn't working, and I'm tempted to upload it and kind of edit a little bit just to kind of highlight, like, this is why it's important for mod authors to like test on Xbox. But I'm also afraid that people might take it the wrong way and think that I'm kind of talking shit about the mod author, which I'm not. I didn't hit up the mod author. A few other people hit up the mod author. I think the mod author joined the Discord, which is awesome, and said they were working on it. That's the thing though, like, when it's a free mod, it's like, look, if it doesn't work on Xbox, I don't think anybody is going to yell at you. If you accidentally break their game, they might get a little angry. But, you know, is what it is. But obviously, it's a cool mod. That's why I really wanted to make sure that the mod author was aware. Because, like, I like how the pieces look. Obviously, they're not for everybody, which is fair. Demos. I think I do actually have a hab that I can enter through the bottom. Tell you one thing, one thing I would really love. Oh, I don't have one. God damn it. I really wish the mod author that did the one of a kind would make a patch so that they work with the extra Dockers stuff. So we've got, what do we got? We've got the all-in-one berth up top. Computer core, the armory, and we'll do captain's quarters, and we'll do workshop. The problem with the conflict ship, the problem was it conflicted with ship categories and other stuff, but he fixed. Yeah, no, he did. To be fair, Medea's next up is going to have some cool new stuff. I need to go back and check. I'm butchering that name, I know. Betamax's Outpost Framework mod. I don't think I have. Is that an old mod or a new one? Information development. As Bushbury get flamed out the gate, then fine. Yeah, I know, and I do agree. I do agree with you, Seth. Like, especially when it comes to stuff like that, because like the last thing you want is for a major issue to arise. That's why, like, sometimes when like, there's been a few times when mod authors have sent me mods to review, and I'm able to catch something and let them know. But then there's sometimes, hello there, Thorgan. Upgrade if they're better Outpost tabs. I do need to check it. I'm really bad with, like, Outpost tabs. I'm so bad at, like kind of dealing with. I feel like part of me lost interest in, like, ship hab stuff. Because I liked 76s. All right, Michael, enjoy your cooking. See, I'm like used to like, say, like, for instance, forget Outpost. Yeah, see, I'm kind of the same. Like, they just, Outposts are more like kind of your own personal manufacturing plants. Imagine having a reviewer catch a bug. Never would have happened to me. Well, some of the stuff, like, I honestly do think, like, I'm always like kind of like caught off guard, because I remember when the one of the funniest mods I found was, well, there's two. There was one where I was reviewing Hara's 10mm pistol mod, and somehow when I spawned into the cave, it spawned a version that, like, had locked attachments, and he, like, the chance of it happening for him to see it, he said, was really rare, and the fact that it happened to me on my first, like, attempt. And then the other one was, I always look back to it, is the Ravage Ron's, like, mod, where he does the kind of the you living in the void. And he said that he had, like, multiple testers and a Bethesda QA, and literally happened on my go. And it always makes me wonder, like, if you have two people running, like, two fresh saves on two, you know, Xboxes, will they run into the same issue? Because sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? How did this even happen? Then other times it's kind of like, yeah, understandable. Game is space magic most times. All right, so now we need, see, we could do the veto. The software development. Like, to be honest, I do not envy, like kind of like just mod authors and stuff in general, because, like, I feel like modders were always, like, kind of seen as, like, you know, like, oh, they're the good guys. They're always, like, kind of improving the game and adding new stuff. It's always really awesome. But, like, I think that with the kind of the introduction of paid mods, modders have to be a lot more cautious, because people like to shit on paid mods, and we all know I'm not against paid mods. I think that they're probably one of the better ways for microtransactions. But yeah, I feel like you just have to be careful, because if you have an accidental bug there... What clip faked? Strangest glitch. Giant constellation members. What the fuck? That sounds really fucking strange. Again, part of me is like, was a mod involved? Because I guarantee you there was a mod involved. Because I used to run the Grind Terra mod, really liked it, but there was one that, like, modified the creatures, like, could be slightly larger, slightly smaller. Kind of like if you play Ark and you how certain fish will be bigger and smaller depending on the spawning. And, but it made, the mod author thought it'd be funny to make Terramorphs huge, which is great until you go into the TMD and your game is dropping to 5 FPS. Tank Girl's Galactic Colony's Expanse is abandoned. Have you reached out to Tank Girl, Seth? Because they're pretty active in like adding their current mods. I don't know why they would have abandoned it. Oh, whoops. Brings out some Vanguard habs. By Tank Girl, I'm assuming you mean Eleonora. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's spicy. I mean, I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't doubt that, like, Starfield probably has that on console and stuff. So we need to remove you. Who's the same person? No, they're different person. They're different people. That's on Steam X. Steam is not really a good example for, like, if it was a PC only game, fair, but it's not. Like, see, and that's the thing is, you'll never know with Xbox. Like, there could be, like, concurrently, there could be 1 million people playing Starfield, you know? There could be 10,000. There could be 50,000. Realistically, I would like to think there's probably over 10,000. Hopefully there's, like, maybe, like, 50, 60,000 people playing it. Oh, yeah, like, there's probably way more playing Baldur's Gate on Xbox and PlayStation. Now there's crossplay. It's like, hell yeah, brother. We need to... I had, what? What? You having a stroke, Lee? Did you drink too much bitter? What is that? What? Gitters? This can be fixed mostly okay. I never understood why TG didn't run the uploader and download a different version 1% in 3 minutes. To be honest, and again, this is where Crimson, obviously I'm not going to talk, I don't want to talk shit about anybody because, you know, that'd be rude. But I know that Tank Girl originally had like a lot of issue with her mods. That looks pretty goofy. A lot of issues with her mods on Xbox. I think they're all kind of good now. Hopefully. But I feel like that's... Because the thing, too, is, like, I can kind of understand having to kind of rebuild something like that from scratch. It's obviously not going to be a fun. Not sure where that came from, Law. Oh god, it's Todd Howard. Holy shit. Todd, when are we getting ship parts? Actually, when are we getting an update and ship parts? Look, is the reactor. Oh, it's the other way. No, H. R. R is that way. Apollo 2 houses climbing the fair. It's an awesome house mod. It's phenomenal. And there's like a million buttons, which we all know Crimson loves his fucking buttons. Another 10 million Skyrim creation club content. Oh god. Would you believe me if I met one of Starfield devs? I mean, not really. You know, devs have, you know, their own stuff. And I've also heard that, like, I don't know how true it is, but I heard a meme that like 90% of like IT workers are furries. And again, I'm not sure how true that is. Because I seen it was like, there's always like a meme about like how like a furry convention was like flying on a plane. It's like if that plane goes down, we lose all space Khajiit. Oh, I wouldn't mind some space Khajiits, to be honest. Or what now? I don't know what a furry is, Shadow. Was part of the vehicle team. Oh, the vehicle team. To be honest, I would shake that person's hand, because fair fucking play to them for getting actual wheel vehicles working in Starfield. Like, those guys deserve a fucking raise. Like, I feel like they're slightly under the team that did the team obviously did spaceships. Okay, sorry. It's alright, Shadow, and don't worry about it, it's fine. You don't. What do you mean, guilty? They're so cool. You really like cows, don't you? I thought you like... No, actually, that would be mean. I apologize. I'll quit while I'm ahead. So does... I kind of want to keep it like... I need to balance this up a little. Oh, whoops. Emil dropped the Oblivion remake. It takes place in the third era Skyrim. Hell yeah. We had a furry convention conference on Bill years ago, not knowing what was going. Yeah, can you imagine like somebody like going on a trip to like America for the first time, and they're like, let's say they're from a more kind of hello, Shari. Like, let's say like if they're more like from like a rural country, and you walk into like you'd be like, what the fuck? Be like walking into Planet of the Apes. Like, excuse me, what the fuck? What do we think? What do we think? Do I want to... I kind of want to slap an engine in there, but I don't know. See, that doesn't really look like a transport, though, does it? Ship missing a docker. Does this look like a... Nah, I don't think it fits the build. Put the HT cap on the end. But I was gonna put like an engine, just stick an engine in there, you know? Give her a bit of wheelie. See, I don't know whether to like have these thrusters like more center, like there, and then like do that. Does that kind of look better? And more humps on the front. Extra bulk needs a lot of shielding. But it's protected from the side. Looks better. You think it looks better at the back? All right, let's put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Oh. If this was Kerbal Space Program, the center of lift on this thing would be very questionable. Ooh, do we want to... Let me Cargo pods in the middle. That's not a bad idea, actually. We need to kind of like have them cargo. What sort of cargo do we have? Khajiit loves many things. Whoa, what the fuck? I don't even know. Speaking of Kerbal Space Program, new rival game, Kitten Space. Hey, is that a legit game or are you trolling, Dong? I just want to point out to the specific person in chat that just told my girlfriend I'm secretly a furry, go fuck yourself. I was really sad that they dropped work on Kerbal Space Program. It's a fucking banger. I could never get orbital insertions working. Fuck me, will you flip to the right? Fucking... There we go. Fuck off, Shari. Yeah, Kerbal Space Run's a banger. You don't know what engine power they mention is in Grav Drive signature. Well, hopefully we do get more info of like stuff like that X, because I would really like to just... And again, it's going to be a tricky one because like they're not going to sit down and be like, all right, this is how this works, this is how that works. But a little bit of, you know, like, oh, it uses... I'm assuming it uses gravity, to be honest. Like... Maybe it uses, whereas we use the grav drive as a way to kind of, you know, push ourselves through stuff. Maybe it uses a version of grav drive technology. Woof more about it, but fuck you. I hope that cow keeps you up tonight again. I feel like it like kind of like, so Mass Effect, for example, what did I just do? In Mass Effect, they use Mass Effect fields to basically make the ship lighter. And maybe it's something similar. Maybe they basically makes the ship lighter, which in turn allows it to navigate more. It doesn't... Oh yeah, no, it has no signature, if I remember correctly. Let me... From Barshin says something about furries, and damn, they tried to tear us up. I'm really sad that they only came back briefly, Shari. Like, I honestly think that Barshin should have just done, like, a Patreon stuff. And, like, just fucking... their content was so fucking good. It kind of reminded me, and this is off topic, most people probably know what I'm talking about. It reminds me a little bit of, like, you know, like, the kind of your typical British kind of panel talk shows? But, like, instead it was just kind of, like, British YouTubers. But, like, more kind of obscure. Not obscure. Well, I suppose it depends on who you ask. Like, I know Ashens has been going for fucking years. That's what I want to do. Well, no, they did. They came back very briefly, Shari. They did a they did like some crowdfunding for one of Ashen's like new kind of movies, and they came back very briefly. Do you think they removed the clip? I'm assuming they removed the clip of where a fan met Ron Jeremy and said that he looks nothing like Eli, because I feel like it'd be bad taste having Ron Jeremy just kind of chilling on your... I have a funny feeling that that's not going to actually fit. Because that's not... Ship is unattached modules. No, we're good. I don't know what the... Alright, so what do we need? We need a fuel tank and a docker. A fuel tank and a docker. Dock it while it's hot. I always do this. Try and add some like structure. I don't know if it looks good or not. I think it looks a bit funky. You kind of do more with the top section. It's what I'm missing. Fuel and landing gear. Oh, landing gear. That would... Fuck. How are we going to do landing gear? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's my landing gear going to go? Wait, what about there? Oh, I know. There we go. See, I could merge into the bumper. We'll see what it looks like. It'll just be like a little off center. Nope, nope. Traditional landing gear is done by putting something there to hold the ship off the ground. Alright, I'm well aware. What are you trying to say? I always like to imagine that, like, the landing bay would function similar to, oh, what is the ship in Andromeda called? The Normandy ship in Andromeda, the Normandy-esque ship. Its landing gear, when it lands, it has to put down its, like, it has to open its ramp. Which I always kind of imagine, like, that's how it would work. Now, realistically, doesn't look like a whole lot of pressure. The Tempest. We can pretend that they're made of something a little bit stronger. Well, we will try and put something else, though. I feel like it's a little bit... We could... What the fuck? Where are you? I mean, oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Alright, Bethesda, you're telling me it's a lining, but it's not. Are you lying to me? Why you lie to me, Bethesda? See, I was trying to do all... Oh, I love this landing pad, Rooks, or whoever's doing it. Please make it flippable. Wonder if does Rooks have a buy me a coffee? What if I donated some money and was like, yo, can you flip that for me, big boy? Oh, what about... Oh, these ones might actually work. I use the middle. Oh, they're gonna cause... I'm not thinking of it. They're gonna cause problems. Oh, no. That doesn't look too bad, actually. That's actually not horrible. I do miss building. I just don't have it in me to... Sorry, how dare you? What do you mean you miss building? Or what do you mean? Starfield is life. See, it kind of messes with the feng shui of the ship. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What about you? All right. Who said that? The Nova gear with the braking. Shadow, you're a fucking genius. There's a slight issue. Maybe I retract it slightly. What about you? No. I mean, you could stick in there somewhere. I know you want to fit in there, but where? Well, no, the other variant still has the thing on it. What about you in place of you? That doesn't look too bad. Now, the only thing is... Oh god, was that July last year? Jesus. Like, I'd love to know the stats of people that play this game just for shipbuilding, because they're... Ooh! Forgot about these. Right, that's why I forgot about them. Yo, Tennessee, I was almost gonna say I was gonna kiss you, but damn it, never mind. What if we actually just did all them one? That actually duck. That doesn't look too bad, although they're not landing gear, they're thruster. Oh, there. Autoplane landing gear allows you to touch down. They don't look. That doesn't look that bad, right? Currently attacking a fuel. You gotta leave the fucking UC alone, okay? We're like, it's not our fault. Fuck you, Lee. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. When we like color it, it'll be better. Now I kind of want to also kill Freestar. Well, at least you're not racist. That's not racist. What would that be? Speciesist? No. Factionist? Maybe. Maybe factionist. Where is the... I think I'm gonna use the... I think I am going to use this one. Oh, we can make it fit. Yes. Yes. Very nice. I just need to put something on top of there to kind of hide it. Even kill other pirates. So what you're saying is you're a psychopath. We got another Victus on our hands. Non-discriminatory murder. Thank you. That's what it is. I don't know if that looks... I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Now let me go back. Let me go back. About to talk to Victus. You wanna put some bullets in his head? Perfect. perfect again. The Stroud rear cap, the longer one. Which one? This one? Would work, but I want to use this because I kind of want to put a turret on the back. I want that sleek UC armor after these quests. It's all about the money, honey. Whatever you say. Oh. Ooh. It looks so cool. This under. Question is, I don't know why I'm making it symmetrical, to be completely honest. $50 million credits, that's cute. Actually, if we do that, there we go. Now we're just missing a fuel tank. Question is, oh, we haven't actually, oh no, we do have cargo. Where the fuck am I getting cargo from? Oh. Needs a crane. The fuck I needs a crane? What does it need a crane for? It's supposed to be like a UC ship of some stature. It does. Overtime, very nice. Oh, no. I just went to drink my drink. No, thank you. Let me see. Fuel tanks. And the question is, do we want to go like... Ooh, wait a minute. I mean, we could hide it. We could strap some hydrogen to the back, right? That's perfectly safe. Needs a fighter. Oh, I would fucking love a fighter hangar. Remember when I was playing Elite Dangerous when they added the fighter hangars? I saved up money to buy the keel back, just so I could fly around and pretend I was, you know, Mr. Big Dick. I wasn't. I got completely devastated by anything and everything, because my keel back I think only had like one M weapon. Right, the question is now, do we want to? Where's this? What about there? Do we think that looks good, or should we like use like a block or something? Always wanted to unsurprisingly Delgado. What does unsurprisingly mean? Kill him? I'm kind of surprised you can't. Like the Mateus thing, Mateus, I like it, but only. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I kind of wish that you could have went with Mateus, killed him, and then be like, look, I'm the big dog now. And then, yeah, they would have been like, who the hell are you? It's like, it's me. Because, like, it's weird. Like, you have, like, generic NPCs killing each other over stealing. But then Delgado's like, all right, guys, we're pirates. We're gonna share the loot. Like, my guy, I think you're in the wrong profession, because there's no loyalty in there. Like, he says he has your back, which, like, I remember when that dialogue like hits, I'm like, god damn, like, you actually did have my back. Like, what the fuck? And like, I hesitated for like a second, and I was like, I don't like Neva. She can die in a hole. But I feel like, I honestly feel like Delgado's not cut out to be a pirate. god damn it. I fucking hate that part. Why? I mean, I don't think he's weak. I just think he... See, the Crimson Fleet to me don't feel like actual pirates. They feel more like a kind of a ragtag group of delinquents. Because I think the thing too is, and this is one of the biggest issues with like Starfield's kind of system of like piracy and stuff, the Crimson Fleet should try and board you. Like, combat should be a last resort. They should like ask to board. They should be like, oh, jettison some, like in Elite Dangerous, what they'll do is they'll be like, jettison so much worth of cargo and we'll let you go. And it should have literally been that way. Like, they should have basically been like, oh, we're gonna board you, take some of your stuff, and they will board you. And you could let them board you, you could threaten to fight them, or you could try and run away. And if they boarded you, you could pay them off. They'd take some of your cargo and leave. You know, that would have been a lot better, because pirates, like for one, they don't usually sink ships. I mean, I'm not big on pirate, like I'm not big on like the history of like piracy and stuff, but I'm like 90% sure, one, pirates didn't kill each other. That was a wives' tale. And two, I'm pretty sure like they didn't sink ships either, because a ship is worth a lot of fucking money back then. Not to mention the cargo on board it. See, I just kind of wish, like, spacers trying to kill you, fair, you know? Ecliptic, fair. The Crimson Fleet, kind of wish they would have been like, give me your stuff. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll give you my stuff, don't worry. And they come in and it's just me with a shotgun, like, come at me, motherfucker. We like is it Mad Max style? Was it Mad Max? It was Mad Max. Where he had a double barrel shotgun sawed off in his like leg. It was like his pistol, but he never had ammo for it. I always used to, after watching that movie in fall, I always used to have like a double barrel shotgun as a pistol, like as a kind of a sidearm. I wish they had more depth. And that's the thing, like, it's how has your opinion on this game changed since my first playthrough? Disabling and boarding 100% needs to be a thing. It needs to be both ways. NPCs need to be able to board you and disable you. Like, for instance, the Ecliptics. The Ecliptics realistically would be paid, like, to, first of all, there should have been a bounty hunter system against you. There is with a perk, I know. But, like, if you, like, wrong the Freestar Rangers, right? The Freestar in their territory will hunt you down. If you were not in their territory, they would send the Ecliptics after you, you know? And then the Ecliptics would want to board you because they'd want to take you in, depending on your bounty. Which would be kind of cool. But anyway, to be honest, Shori, not really much has changed. I still, like, adore this game, and it's definitely... It's kind of up there as, like, one of my best, like, my favorite games of all time. I think I'm a little bit... Every day I wake up and I don't see Todd Howard telling me we're getting new ship parts coming the end of the week, I cry a little bit, but then I man up, because men can't cry. And I just hope that tomorrow's going to be a new day. I know that's probably cringe, I apologize. But no, I enjoy the game. See, I like what Bethesda's, like, I like what they're doing, and I think in time this is going to turn into an amazing game. The only problem is I would rather it not be a GTA Online where you're better off going away for 3 years and then coming back, you know? I would much rather they update it to the players still playing it. Really I'm the same, like, shipbuilding, I could spend hours just, like, throwing together a ship. Like this. I had no idea what this is. This design just came out of my, you know, pulled it out of my arse. Because I was originally going to try and build a Serenity type ship. Because there's a plug in the Discord, there's a Serenity, there's like a Discord build off in the Discord. But I, lost track, and now I'm just building this. What was I going to do? Yeah, I was looking for pieces. I will say, though, Starfield aside, the other thing, too, is every time Bethesda does something regarding Starfield, or rather doesn't do something, it always worries me. Because if, let's say, for instance, like, we're all big fans of this game, you know, we really like it and stuff, but if they're going to do this thing where they're going to leave us in the dark for, what, like 6-7 months with no update, are they going to do the same thing with Skyrim? You know, or it's not Skyrim, sorry, with Elder Scrolls 6 and with Fallout? And, like, by that logic, it's like, so then he cries, fuck off! If anything, I would be a scaly, because lizards are cool. Yeah, it's just, it's a weird one, because it's just like, they just need to talk more. It's not a good look, you know? God, my Discord is open. If you want to message, no, fuck it. Tim? Is it Tim? You want to if, like, the janitor at Bethesda wants to message me, if you send me screenshots of what's going on, 100%. 100%. I will not spoil. I will. I'll pay you. I can't pay you. I don't make enough money as a YouTuber. Be an aeromorph. What the fuck? An aeromorph. Oh god, spaceships. A few weeks. Yeah, no, they did. To be fair, Downfall, and that was really good. But at the same time, it's like, and look, we don't care what the naysayers say. But when they come back after 6 months of nothing and say, don't worry, we're working on something, and then nothing, it's a bit like, how about a teaser? Like Bungie used to be, and Halo 343, they'd like put like a picture of the studio, and it'd just be like it looked like a candid shot. In the background on one of the computer monitors, there'd be like a screenshot of something. Tease us, for fuck's sake. Like, if imagine like they just sent us a screenshot and it was like a new planet or a new biome or like a new spaceship part, just something. Instead, they gives us nothing. Like, what the fuck? But again, the what would you say, not the optimist, because I don't think I'm optimistic. Well, maybe. There's a part of me that understands it, because game deving is getting a lot harder because fans complain about fucking everything. Now, that doesn't mean that a lot of the stuff or some of the stuff people complain about isn't valid, because it is most certainly valid. Skyrim, Starfield, Oblivion. Actually, speak of the fucking devil. Elder Scrolls. No, you missed one. You missed one. You missed one, X. One of the best ones, in my opinion. You know, in Elder Scrolls Legends, is it Legends? The card game, which is, hello there, Rick. Thank you. I'm getting there. We're almost done with the ship. Which I would recommend if anybody likes it. I don't know about teasers, remember that? Yeah, to be honest, I genuinely think Bethesda were forced to do that because Starfield is very much like, they had already done 76, which arguably a lot of Fallout players did not like it because they thought it was going to be Fallout 5 and it wasn't. And I think they needed to do it to show the hardliners, look, we're still working on it. Realistically, probably wasn't the best choice. Thank you, Rick. Did you purchase it? I'm definitely not going to buy a yacht out of the money. But yeah, I do agree, because it was a bit of a kind of, it backfired. But then it isn't even giving me nothing. You gain nothing either. I don't understand if it was a small. And yeah, you're not wrong. Like, even like Halo, which like Halo Infinite's in a kind of a, they're in skeleton crew mode. But they're still like letting people know, you know? And look, stuff's gonna come out, and I feel like most of the fans are going to forget about it for a while, because anything new, it's like what did the Romans say? Give them bread and circus. I do have a buy me coffee, Rick, if you ever wanted to feel don't feel pressured though. You guys just watching my videos, obviously, just it counts very much, and I'm very grateful. Make sure to turn your ad blocker off, please, just for my videos, and maybe other people too. But what was I gonna say? See, the hate, like, gaming hatred is gone. It's gone a complete weird direction. Like, it honestly boggles my mind. Like, it's like the Assassin's Creed stuff. Like, I was watching a guy who was streaming the new Assassin's Creed, and someone came into the chat to basically, oh, this is a shit game, blah, 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 why are you streaming it? And the dude's like, why are you going and searching up a game you don't like? Like, not only that, like, what happened to the days where if you didn't like a game, you didn't fucking buy it? Like, it's just, yeah, it's fun. And don't get me wrong, there is genuine criticism. Like, look, we have to obviously be able to wait. Oh, what the fuck? You're not supposed to be like that. Oh, you are like that. Never mind. Like, there is genuine criticism there, you know? Don't sweep gaming hate into... Oh, yeah, no, 100%. 100%. It's okay 6 months for a new game to wait just Whisper. Don't sweep gaming hate into it's okay 6 months for a new game. Okay, maybe it got to me. Internet hate culture. It is 100%, and I do agree with you, Guilty. Like, regardless of whether or not Bethesda puts out the biggest fucking update ever, I think I would really hope that they let us know what took them so long and what are they going to do going forward, you know? Like, if they're going to do this 6 month stuff, give us some teasers. I don't mind. Like, realistically, I think most people would be fine with an expansion, a big expansion, paid, which is fine, you know. Like, I think the other thing too is a lot of people are like, you know, like, oh, free DLCs. I think updates should be free. Like, I think they're making enough like money from like the paid mods to definitely fund some free content, and I would like the free content to be substantial. But then, the other thing I was going to say too was yeah, I think they need to just explain what the delay is, you know, like, and if it's going to be a constant thing. Where did that stick? And this gaming hate, do they think it helps that people still play? Oh, I know, 100%. Like, that's the thing too. Like, that's why, like, there's people that are like kind of like in the boat of like, oh, you know, it's fucking get in, you bastard. Sorry. There's people like out there who are like, oh, you know, it's gonna come out. It'll, you know, there'll be a big update when it comes out on PlayStation. Like, I'm sorry, that's not good enough. Like, the PC players and the Xbox players, we've been waiting. We need substantial stuff. Like, it comes to X or PlayStation, that's fucking huge. But if it launches on Xbox, like, if the reason, which I don't think the reason the delay is PlayStation, because Bethesda they don't port games. There's going to be another company that will be working with Bethesda to port the game, but it'll be very hands-off. Same with the Oblivion remaster. There's another team doing all the heavy lifting. There's probably maybe a dozen of Bethesda employees. Their dollars, I feel so bad for them. Oh, God. Everyone just loves well, no, I don't disagree. Some people I hate to love, you know what I'm saying? All right, what is that? It's supposedly it is coming. Like, it's like the Oblivion update. It's supposed to be coming. Now, when and where, we don't fucking know. Oblivion is supposed to be coming. Oblivion is like supposed to be coming very soon. Like, very, very soon, which I'm excited about. What would you want to see for a new Atlantis? To be honest, I think just copy what they did with Shattered Space and how they laid out the main city and then POIs. That's what they should be doing with like New Atlantis. See, this is the thing is, if they were going to go the route of overhauling stuff, which I wouldn't mind them doing some overhauling, but, you know, some people would argue they want new stuff and not overhauling. Because I think one of the things they got insanely right with Shattered Space was how they did the kind of the ground stuff. You had the big city, you could go out and explore, there was dozens and dozens of POIs with unique NPCs and quests. That's awesome. New Atlantis should be the very same. It shouldn't be random fucking radio tower to the north of New Atlantis and random pipeline. There should be a military base. There should be science outposts. There should be hubs for people that like can't afford to live in the city. Aquila should be the same. Aquila should have massive watchtowers a la Whiterun that like dot the horizon. You know, Hopetown should have like little pads scattered all over the place. Neon should have little fishing village shack things like floating. Like then like, and they're probably not going to do that because again, they would much rather add new content than go back and rehashing the old content because one, you know, it looks better, but at the same time, Jesus Christ, if you're bored after 18 trips through the fucking unit, what the fuck? Jesus. Imagine the wow factor of just launching, but we also got... Like, that's what I mean, like, Class M shipbuilding would be, like, stuff like that would be, yeah, an overhaul. And look, I doubt they're overhauling stuff like that. But if that was the reason... I probably would be like, okay, fair enough. That is, and again, I'm not comparing No Man's Sky to Starfield, God no. But that's what No Man's Sky did. They went quiet and they overhauled. Bases on Asteroids, another huge one. After playing years ESO, when we got something every quarter. Oh, the thing, have you seen Tom, the new ESO stuff? They're like changing the class system, which is fucking huge. Like, M-class shipbuilding with added M-class ships would be awesome, and the ability to have an M-class ship act as a fleet carrier, like in, say, something like Elite Dangerous, or a freighter in No Man's Sky, where you can park your smaller ships on it. It can't land on a planet, because I don't think it could feasibly. That's too dangerous. Just stuff like that, you know? Now, obviously, I would much rather... micro ships, like what's realistically, if we go backwards, what's before A? Is there anything before A? A crew system would be awesome too. Like basically, like I want to see like micro ships, like actual. Let us build single seat fighters, like small shuttles. Which, obviously, shout out, you're still there, Nemesis. Phenomenal fucking mod, I must say. Love that fucking shuttle mod. But like small little drop ships, like tiny things. Ships in Starfield, they're fucking huge. And realistically, if you're trying to build up like a military force or even like an expedition force or like, you know, a transport, you'd much rather have -A ships. You'd much rather have like microchip. No grav drive. They're in system only. They have very limited kind of flight. Like stuff like that would just be awesome. Well, to be fair, Guilty, I think you and my girlfriend have a lot in common in that regard of but I don't know, like I definitely think that the fuck did you go? Eh? Oh, it's a fucking B class? Oh no. Oh, what did I do? I think like, because the thing too is like, if they did overhaul stuff and did not anything new, see, it's a tricky situation because regardless of what they do, they're going to be heavily scrutinized, and they should be, because it's a slap in the face to fans that have been like enjoying the content and stuff for so long and playing it, you know? Like, it's kind of like whenever, like, you know, when like phone companies are like, oh, if you swap over to like our company, hello there, Shade. Like, it's like, oh, swap from your current provider to ours and you'll get the iPhone 69 XL for free. And it's like, oh, I'm already like, you know, part like of your phone provider. What do I get? Oh, get fucked, nothing. Like, you know, you have to respect the people who have been playing this game since launch. Like they're your core players, you know, your bread and butter. Cause like here's the thing. PlayStation comes out, there'll be a fucking huge boon of players. Mod authors and paid mod authors, get your mods working because you'll make fucking bank. But it's a single player game. I'd say 80% of the people, when they do a playthrough or two, they're gonna dip. And we're going to like, again, we're gonna have like a smaller group. You know, it'll still be big, you know, it'll be bigger than what we have now. And part of the reason that is because Bethesda said they were doing the 10-year plan, you know, which, like, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I really enjoy this game. And part of the reason why I keep playing it, obviously, one is because I enjoy it and stuff, but also because I believed in Bethesda's idea of a 10-year plan and, like, the constant updates. That's why I loved games like Destiny, because it fucking... Okay, it went somewhere. I don't know where it went, but it went somewhere. Well, PlayStation currently X, but I honestly think that if it comes to PlayStation, I feel like Bethesda and Xbox like had to have talked to them about it, because it wouldn't be right. Like it wouldn't be right. Whatever update they're working on, better. It 100% better be big. Like I'm hoping for rideable terramorphs, aliens, a giant hula hoop. It does. It has so much potential. And the thing with it, that it's like, unlike Elder Scrolls, so instead of giving ammo to haters, why wouldn't you have organized this? Why is creation verification so bad? And that's something I honestly hope they're doing too. Like, don't get me wrong. Part of me likes that, like, there's a little bit of a kind of leeway when it comes to paid mods, because whenever I find a really questionable paid mod, which is rare, but it happens, I can make a video out of it. But at the same time, not everyone's going to watch my content, and not everyone's going to go online for that. A comment system, a proper support system, a rating system, where imagine like a rating system where like if a paid mod gets, and again, you have to like, look, you have to balance it, because you don't want people just kind of taking the piss, but I'd love to see a system where like if a paid mod got a certain amount of like negative, like down votes, Bethesda would kind of look at it, because there is some mods out there where it's kind of like, what are you doing, Bethesda, by allowing this? You're literally taking away from the god tier paid mods. Nexus doesn't let you comment unless you download it. And I think that's how it should be. Like, we see constant review bombing nowadays, and sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's just fucking annoying. Like, what was it? What was the game? It was like, was it one of the... Did Voltec Vasco get removed? Or is it still there? I fucking hope it got removed. I don't even think I did a video on that, which is funny. Trident ships would be amazing. What was it? It was like one of those games that's like, it's like a World War kind of simulator strategy game. Is it Hearts of Iron? But like the developers added like a Chinese update, but apparently the Chinese players didn't like it, so they started review bombing their other games, which is kind of like, what the fuck? Alright, we need some weapons now. Weapons. Well, even like stuff like cruise ships would be fucking awesome. Like being able to like actively, ooh, can I put you in there? Would you actually sit there? No. Because why? Well, actually, I kind of want to put braking thruster somewhere. No. Comments wouldn't work anytime soon. There's too much to... And see, I think that if they were going to do the comment section, it would have to be, you have to have bought the paid mod, and you have to have spent a minimum of like maybe 5-10 minutes in the paid mod. The mod where they keep in front of you, usually that's when you have too many crew members. I know it happens to me quite a bit, and it's really obnoxious, but it is what it is. Like, cause it, like, I genuinely do think, and I've said it, like, I think that paid mods are going to be to do movies. That's fair. Everything creative will get games. Anything creative, yeah. Like, to be honest, I tend to get some negative comments. I always find it funny. They're like, "Oh, people still play this game," and I'm like, "Go fuck yourself. Your mother enjoys watching me play the game after she makes me cheese and toast and tells me about how you're a failure at school." What the fuck? Strapping a field? To be fair, you can do that Elite Dangerous. You take the Beluga, which is like a big kind of cruise ship, and put like frag cannons on it because it has like a lot of mass. But I think that's something that you have to wade through. And to be honest, look, I've kind of dived in a little bit of the kind of the modding sort of scene and stuff in all the kind of different games, and with like Fallout specifically, and Skyrim and all that. There is modders out there who have kind of, they can't take the hate, and they're talented modders, but they tend to kind of, you know, it's like they're the kind of person where when they don't like how something's going, they take up the ball and go home and leave everyone else stood there like, what the fuck? What are we supposed to do now? And I do think that, like, it's like what you're saying, Guilty, like, if you're going to do mods, you're going to have to be prepared. Like anything, you're going to have to be prepared for negativity. But one, don't let it get to you, unless it's legitimate, because there is legitimate. No, tell her, Shari, please. I need the view. If it's a paid mod, though, 100%. Like, if people are being critical, like, look at what they're fucking being critical at. There's a high probability your fucking mod is causing issues. What weapons do we want to put in this? We can only do B class. That's what I mean. Like, and again, I have nothing against. I think like DeerTech has done some phenomenal work. Like, he's very talented as a mod author. I wasn't obviously speaking of him specifically, but he's an example. I know there's been a few like throughout the years. That's we need people. Yeah, definitely. I'm worried though that if there is a comment section, people won't watch my content. It's like it'll put me out of a job, but I am glad. She doesn't even make she. I'm very sorry to hear that, Tom. But it's a fine fucking age. If you could log into her if she has an app. Can you log in, subscribe to my content? My stuff is actually, that depends. Don't watch my content if she's not British or Australian or maybe European. I feel like older Americans would probably say I have a potty mouth, which is valid. But, you know, fuck them. Rather watch you play it first. And I'm glad, Paul. I do, because the thing, too, is, like, half of, like, the stuff, like, I'm trying to choose a place to build an outpost. Oh, God. Oh, God. I know there's a place that has a tropical biome. That has red trees. Now I don't know where the hell it is. I feel like Shadow is trying to get you killed there, so take that with a grain of fucking salt. We need more weapons that aren't fucking railguns, because I love me some railguns. I'm surprised how little Asian up in the lackluster. See, I think the thing too is like, how do we? Are guns next to the bridge safe? Probably not. Alright, our guns can shoot down. That's all we need. Absolutely. I really wish people would come on now. So that's our secondary wish, and yeah, railguns need to have infinite range. Like, missiles need to lock far faster. be more broad, like damage, as in like missiles should, because guilty is it? I'm trying to remember. In Halo, is it the UNSC use missiles to overload shields, don't they? I don't know in other sci-fi if that's how they do it. I always liked Halo's approach, and that's why I think missiles should do more shield damage, less hull damage. Yeah. So like missiles should be more faster locking and meant as a kind of a particles should 110% be close range. Particles should have been plasma in this game. Instead, it's just this weird amalgamation of being better than everything else. Misses need to be... Yeah, no, they do need, like, good range, you know? Like, you look at fighter jets, they're going to fire... Now, and that being said, if they're going to crank the range of missiles, which is awesome, give us point defense, give us chaff, give us ECM jammers, you know? Allow us to, like... There's nothing wrong with Bethesda looking at other games and taking kind of design cues, because that's, you know, there's some good stuff. Elite Dangerous does a good job with its kind of with its design philosophy on like weapons and stuff. There we go. Okay, well, if we wanted to have the turret shooting down, that would be fine, I suppose. What the fuck? Where are you even? Drones would be fucking... Oh, Halo 5's railgun was fucking lethal. Ba 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 ba. Solar. Since the Solar Empire. Is that what you're saying? Ba ba ba. That's the thing, like ship combat's good. It's very good. But I think like ship combat personally, I think they should move the gap between A, B, and C. This is where I think micro fighters would be awesome. Like A-class ships should be very, very maneuverable. Like 3 times the speed, 3 times the agility, 3 times as weak. B should be in the middle. C should be slow as hell. C should have far more weapon points. Like imagine if A-class weapons only had a max of like 6 power per slot, with only maybe like, you know, 3 slots. B class had 8, and then let C class have the 12, you know? And then make it make the combat more like slower pace for some ships, but because like in Elite Dangerous I used to love that, because I just make a combat boat, or I just make a turret boat, like basically a massive battleship. I have a mod about to... Oh hell yeah, shit, I'm all for that. I'm all for that, because there was one, I remember there was like one mod what the what are you, where did you go? There was one like weapon mod. All right, how the fuck did you attach there? Oh, awesome, awesome. I look forward to getting it. I'll put you there. Why do you not want to go there? Get in the fucking hole. There we go. Perfect. But there was, I remember somebody did there was a mod that somebody did where it basically kind of tweaked all the it just made ships faster. And it was kind of cool, but you could tell the AI was not able for it, because it was basically like dog, is it dog fighting? It was basically, you would have maybe a second or two to boom, 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 and then you would have to spin and come back. And realistically, space fighting is always, or space ship combat is always hard to do. That's why I like it in Halo. Because Halo, it's usually starts off extremely long range. And then once it gets close range, it's anyone's fucking game. The UNSC are fucking scraping the sides of Covenant ships and launching SIVA-class nuclear warheads. The Covenant are just melting titanium hull. The Thanex gun would be fucking sick. Complain about the loading. The loading screens is honestly, I think that just initially stemmed from and again, not trying to say, but PC elitists. Loading screens are perfectly fine. Games have loading screens. I play fucking me and TJ and Flippy and Josh. We play Space Marine. Space Marine multiplayer has loading screens that are elevators. There's probably 3 to 4 elevators on each level. That's a loading screen, you know? Like, I think that Bethesda missed the ball by not making loading screens more kind of hidden. Like say for instance, when you're doing the kind of like it's like the mod I reviewed, the landing animations reloaded, that should have been baked into the game. Like, you should be able to always see your ship land, you know? And if you want to disable it, you can disable it, you know, but I would never disable it. It's like in Mass Effect, when you go through like the relay, you see like you're kind of like, it's like the Stargate effect. The grav drive should have been like that. The screen should stay grav drivey as it's loading until you plow out of it. Plow is probably not the best word. Is you fast travel to outside the loading. Yeah, see, that's again, I think the issue in case isn't like Fallout, you're fast traveling to. Yeah. And I think that's something that, like, it would be hard to fix in space because, you know, space is space. They did a really good job. Again, I always go back to Shattered. They did a really good job with Shattered Space because all the stuff the game wanted you to explore was all close together. It would be very difficult. Like I've said before, in order for them to make space as kind of explorable as, you know, like a traditional Bethesda role-playing game, they would have to make it two-dimensional, like Mass Effect, where you would you explore, like, our Destiny, you know, you'd start out on the, let's say, at the sun, you'd like fly your way out and you'd pass all these different, thank you, Miguel, and you'd pass all these kind of different things. Now that would be, I don't think Bethesda would ever do that, because part of the reason they partnered with NASA was purely because they wanted that realism. Like, your ship will orbit the planet. Like, the orbiting animations, like, they're so fucking cool. And I think it is something we're just gonna have to accept that that's how it is. Now, they could do it better by, like, you know, adding more, like, built-in loading screens and stuff where you can see your ship. I mean, hell, Destiny's ships are literally loading screens. That's the meme of them. That's the only time you fucking ever see them. Oh, no, you will technically see your ship fly in and deploy someone. Oh, nice, Miguel. Bowser Crash area, so I was doing laundry. Thank you, Nolroth. We're getting there. I just need to add some final weapons. I think we're done. Machines are Sigbrit. Fair, they are too. Like, I feel like the thing too is, like, console players, we're used to loading screens. Like, I don't really care about loading screens. Like, I remember I was shocked going from Skyrim on the 360 to Skyrim on the newest, like, the Series X. I didn't have time to do anything. My game, I'm like, what the fuck? Give me time to breathe. It's an original. Nolroth. I was just throwing stuff and seeing what stuck, and I really liked how it looked. It's supposed to be like a kind of a Deimos, kind of an all-arounder, like a freighter almost, or like a kind of a cruiser carrier, not cruiser, but like a kind of a heavy freighter. I was shocked. Oh yeah, the SSD is no fucking joke. I remember playing Destiny with someone that had it, and it always used to piss me off because they'd load in first. Loading machines that would strict gameplay. Oh, and 100%, and that is why games like Star Citizen, like, look, people, and I get it, like, Star Citizen is a cool game. You're going to need a lot of fucking money to play that game properly. And most people are not going to want to invest, like, over $2-3 grand to beta test a game, you know? Bad enough to fucking beta test paid mod? No, I'm joking. I need turrets. I don't know whether to go... What turrets do I want to go? I wish someone would do A-class turrets. Give me some A-class turrets. Also, this model... and this model, we need more of these. Why don't we have a quad barrel? Beta testing Star Citizen would be nice. We're still in a fair. Like, the one thing I like, the only time I would ever personally get Star Citizen if there's a console launch, and look, I know the game would have to be completely overhauled, but it's more so if it's coming on a console, there's a level of requirement from the developers to actually kind of stick to a, well, I say stick to a timeline. Here we are playing fucking Starfield. How's he look, right? I've made a new gun. It's a quad barrel. Double the fire rate. And I hope it is, because it looks, Star Citizen looks fucking phenomenal. It looks fucking awesome. I made a storm bolter. How did that stick? Oh, it didn't. I'm actually proud of how I got that to fit perfectly. Well, we need like B and C class version of this, by the way. Anyway, let me put a turret on. Don't want to really do railguns. Oh, do I have the fleet? I don't think I have the fleet. I don't think I have the fleet rearmed. Starfield it might be PC because I don't think they want to. Well, see, they don't want to downgrade the visuals, but here's the thing, right? Most PCs are not going to be able to run it. My nephew has like a god tier rig. Okay, he has a god tier rig. He had issues running it. And yeah, like you can probably scale some stuff down and stuff, but I definitely think that they plus it's like I say with the paid mods, like there's more console players because like you can go and pick up a Series S for $250. You could probably pick up a Series X for. Also, did you see what fucking Sony have done in Europe? Because of fucking Trump's tariffs, right? Sony have increased the price of the PlayStation. The PlayStation 5 was, I think it was selling for between $350 and $400. They're now charging $500 for the European version of the PlayStation to counteract the fucking tariff. Like, I really fucking hope people like boycott that because that is disgusting. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Fucking Sony. God damn it. Most of the lag is server lag. Hopefully it clears up the engine. Yeah, because I keep up a little bit with it. I swear I nothing to do with it. It's all you, Tanner, bro. Don't lie. I know it was you specifically. Fucking connect. Connect. Thank you. There we go. They started with a CryEngine, went to Lumberyard, modified it, so... See, the other thing, too, is CryEngine. That's Crysis, yes? Why the fuck did they go with the engine that is literally known for being like, if you want to know if your PC's good? Yeah, fuck. There we go. Oh no, I don't blame any of you guys. It's as anything, you know, it's never the people's fault. Like it's the government's in power, you know. I don't blame you guys. Anyone that does is a fucking moron. Cannon turret, auto cannon, laser. Like I know, like engine wise, I know there's again not a game dev, know a little bit. I know there's been a lot of talk recently about like is it Unreal Engine? Is it Unreal Engine? Because Unreal Engine, while being a good engine, the jump in performance requirements versus the jump in actual improvement of graphics and fidelity, it's not a big jump. Like Unreal is so poorly optimized for a lot of games. That's why I'm very sad that Halo swapped to Unreal, because their engine, like, imagine spending what, like 5-6 years making an engine for a game and then just having to basically like, bruh, it's just, yeah, it's not a vibe. Now, do I slap in there? I put something in there. Yeah, no, it's not efficient at all. And it's like, it's crazy to me because like, let me Right, give me 1 second. We need, I think we're all done. We just need a color scheme. Ba, 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 ba. This is where like it kind of goes to crowd. Ooh, actually, what about all that color? Here we go. All right, we're gonna call this. We're gonna call this. Oh, do it is late. I'll finish this next week because I want to actually do some more work on it. I'm gonna call it there, guys. It was nice chatting to you guys. It's I gotta hit the hay. I was gonna call it test 2 to actually, funnily enough, but I was debating. I was like, nah, we'll not blame the turtle. Thank you guys for joining me and engaging in my rambles. Hope you guys have a good evening /night/day. And I will catch you guys in the next time. Bye-bye.